Hello, I'm Peter Betro from Betro Pharmacy, and it's 48 hours before our last official day of being in downtown Walpole Center, which my father originated in July of 1952, and it's been absolutely a wonderful 65 years, seeing how the town has changed and able to adapt to all the new people that have come to town, and seeing how Walpole has transitioned from, a smaller community back 65 years ago to what it's become in 2017. And I can honestly say I was definitely privileged to service the community of Walpole. And just to give you a brief synopsis, my father started in July of 1952. And we were across the street over which was then Spear Hardware, and a little space next to the hardware store. Then in 1960, we moved down to 957 Main Street, and then in 1985, we moved up to our present address, 965 Main Street. On one day this past week, I was opening up the front door, and I paused and just wanted to go down memory lane, so I quickly stepped out to the sidewalk, and the nostalgia hit me, and I was spanning up and down Main Street, thinking of Spear Hardware, Holt's, Person Hardware, Swenson's, Watson's Candy, Dixon's 5 and 10, all the mainstays of Walpole back a generation ago, that when I was a kid, it was just a wonderful, wonderful town, and it really made me pause and gave me a warm heart. I just want to introduce my staff, my two staff pharmacists, Kathy Johnston, Elaine Brunel, and my longtime customers and friends. That's right, we don't have customers, we have friends. Nancy Farinacci and her husband Anthony Farinacci. And what's so special about the Farinaccis, of course, Anthony's dad and my dad graduated from Walpole High together. So there's a lot of history, a lot of loyalty, and, as Nancy just mentioned, friendship. And this is what we're all going to miss, in the coming days, because, again, the relationships that have been built over the years are so strong, and it just unmatched. And again, Tony and I are townies, and, our families go back 100 years, and to have that longevity is just so special.
Can't be replaced.
I appreciate that.
There's not a place that can ever replace Betro's. I'm going to cry.
Oh, don't cry.
Seriously.
Don't cry.
But there's no place like this. There's just no place like this. I'm really sad that it's not going to be here anymore. But I know Peter will have a great retirement, and I know I'll see him at family weddings.
Absolutely. And around town.
And around town.
Yeah.
And
so
it's sad, but
I know
but
it.
it's best wishes.
I know it.
It's the best thing.
Another thing that Tony and I can obviously remember is the soda fountain era. That was just, it was just magical. The people that sat at it could have been a sitcom. And it's, it was a sitcom almost, they talk about Cheers. Well, we had the soda fountain at Betro Pharmacy, so it was just great. And let me have my pharmacist say a couple words.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous, Elaine. Just say it.
Say that.
Just say it. She's nervous.
Nervous. Well, I do have to thank Peter. I've been here for 17 years, It's been a ride. People of Walpole are fantastic, great people. It's great to serve them the way pharmacy should be done. And I've had a wonderful tenure here. Looking forward to taking care of a lot of the same clients. They are like family. I know their parents, their kids. The kids that have worked here that come from Walpole High School are fantastic. And it's a great town. And I look forward to being here for a couple more years.
So I'll tell you a little story about my first day here. Somebody came to the counter, their prescription wasn't in the bin, my heart starts racing, oh dear, where is it? It's not ready. So then I look in the back, I can't find it, I'm like, oh dear, we've lost the prescription. So my heart's racing faster, and then the gentleman was, what's wrong? You can't find it? And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I can't find your prescription. I'll try to find it as soon as I can. He said, oh, I gave it to Peter yesterday. He probably lost it. Does anyone want coffee? I was like, wow. I think I found my home. So it's been home for 14 years, and the people of Walpole have always treated us so great. They appreciate everything we do for them, and they've let us be a part of their families, and we get to, help them with their illnesses. There's so many people that, have such big problems, and they come in here every day just, full of hope, and it really inspires you. So.
Well, again, it has been a great 65 years and a wonderful community, wonderful. And again, without the staff that I have, there's no way, especially the era of healthcare in the United States right now, without the proper staff, there was no way I could do it on my own. And these girls just, though not townies, I would say they definitely get special. They get special dispensation to be able to have that connotation, because they've just been, the two of them have been wonderful. Words can't say enough, and you can't do it. Absolutely can't do it by yourself, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. That's a wrap.
Kind of liked it. Miss Johnson, would you like to say?